What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, and this is a video idea that I wanted to come out with, and it is, what if Deku was born in Naruto, not instead of Boku no Hero Academia? So I had this one on my mind, and I was thinking, dang, this would be really cool, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, alright? So, when Izuku was born, he wasn't in any very specific clans that nobody knew about. Instead, it was just a low thing, like the Harunos, basically. Nobody really knew about them. And they didn't have any specific Kekkei Genkais to impress anybody with, or they're just not very. They do have ninjas in their clan, just not many. And if they are ninjas in their clan, then they mainly just die, and they're not very special. But they are the one clan, one of the only clans in the whole entire Leaf Village that has lightning and wind. Yes, very specific. But I think it will work for Deku's chakra natures, and that's the ones that he will have. So let's just time skip, when he was 4. No, not really. 4. Okay, let's just start out where the main canon will be. Where they're all actually, let's go back down. So, let's just talk about how everything was in his young life. He was pretty normal. I mean, he was extremely talented. Very talented in the mind, not in his chakra, not in his physical abilities, because he had a very, very low chakra pool. He didn't have one like Naruto's or Sasuke's, but he was really praised for being really gifted in intelligence. And he was the master of just, like, realizing jutsus, genjutsus, taijutsu styles, ninjas, like Kakashi Hatake, and then we'd be like, oh my god, that's Kakashi Hatake, the copycat ninja. He loved everything about ninjas and jutsus. He wanted to become, at least a Hokage advisor, or the Hokage, or something like that, one of the Kages. But he just realized he never had enough chakra or chakra control, no matter how much he practiced. Yeah, he did. It just wasn't the best. His ninjutsu was by far the best. He was okay at genjutsu, but taijutsu he really sucked at. But we can talk about everybody else. Nobody really paid attention to Izuku. When they did, they kind of just, brushed him off. Like Sakura Haruno, she was too busy, focusing on Sasuke, and whenever, just Izuku was like, hey, you want to play? And then she's just like, no, get away. I'm only focusing on Sasuke. Naruto's actually pretty good pals with Izuku, since, he finds him to be kind of similar, but Izuku has a family, and, apart from his dad is gone as well, because his dad was a ninja, and a very low ranking one as well, and died off by, let's just say, the village hidden in the clouds, like ninjas. Also, let me just think real quick. Also, I just thought real quick, and Iruka Sensei actually seen potential in Naruto, Izuku's and Sasuke's potential, also Sakura's potential, and how they could grow on that potential. And this is when they're like 13, I'm sorry, 12 or 11, somewhere around there. But when they're all just, finally, when they're about to graduate, Zuko barely passes, he barely passes. And, he's kind of saddened by how horribly he did the exam, but he's like, you know what, I passed. That's good enough for me. And he's like, but I still want to become a good ninja and protect the people I like, the people I love, and, enjoy to be around in my village. At least give my life for my village and, become a hero or something. He had that kind of Obito mindset, if you can think about that. Like, he was he's very innocent, but he doesn't know how bad it really is in the Naruto universe. Everybody's dying left and right, everybody's getting tortured, stuff like that. For teams, this is going to be very difficult for me since I don't know what team he would fit in. But let's just say he was with, because I want to, and because, he's going to be a main character. So, of course, he's going to stick with Team 7, just miraculously, because Kakashi seen some potential in him and how he could help everybody else in the squad with intelligence and stuff. So, he's like, you know what? I want this. I want the Izuku, I want Naruto, and I want Sasuke, and I also want Sakura. 4 people on this, and 4 people on your squad? You're crazy. Well, I am a little bit crazy. He says, Kakashi says, and, that, nobody really fought against it since he is one of the top ninjas, top dog, like one of the top Jonin in their universe. So nobody really, fought against it. Sorry, I'm just walking around my room. But, so, he was like, they're all just sitting, waiting for, Kakashi. And then as soon as Kurenai's squad left, after Kiba, kind of just left saying the loser squad, and then, Izuku was kind of just, bummed down about that, and then, Naruto was like, don't listen to him, since, he's cocky and stuff. He's like, don't listen to that stupid Kiba, Kiba's not even that cool anyways. And then Sakura's kind of, in her mind, yeah, she's not even that cool. Wait, I'm agreeing with Naruto? And then, Izuku kind of got a little, little cute smile, and he's like, yeah. And then, they just waited, and then, as soon as, Naruto put the, chalk, the eraser thing on to prank Kakashi, he was like, I don't think we should do that, guys. And then, he's like, oh, come on, don't be a buzzkill. Naruto says that. And then, oh, don't do that, Naruto. And then he was just and then Sakura was actually just laughing in the inside. Because we know how Sasuke just thought they were just a bunch of idiots, except for Izuku, since he was actually thinking rationally and seemed more genuine than Sakura. But, they did that, and then just, Kakashi was as soon as he walked in, he's like, I guess I'm paired with a bunch of idiots. And that shocked the entire team. He's like, whatever, let's go up to the rooftop. So they did. They introduced themselves, they got acquainted with each other, and then Kakashi was like, meet me at the training grounds at 6 a.m, and don't you dare eat anything morning. And then they're like, why? Because you're gonna throw up if you do. And then, okay, everybody was just like, oh, crud. Okay, let's just say, Oh yeah, and I just realized that I forgot about Naruto's scene, where he creates a bunch of clones. But this is about Izuku, not Naruto. If you want to see Naruto's part of the story, then you go watch Naruto. But Deku isn't in it, But this is an altered version, I hope you know this. So don't get mad at me if nothing is really the same, because everything is going to be changed. I should have put that in the start of the video. But, anyways, I'm sorry, but it's 6 a.m. Izuku was kind of tired, but he got good night rest. He forgot about he didn't really forget about the rule. He just decided to eat anyways since he was really hungry. And then everybody else came following after, like really soon after, and then they're like, okay, everybody's here and we're ready. And then he's like, okay, so and then they waited hold on, I'm sorry, but they're waited 2 extra hours, and then Kakashi showed up hey, I'm sorry, I seen a black cat across the mountain, so I decided to go the long route. And then Sakura and Naruto was like, no you weren't, you liar. And then he's like, and then Izuku was like, are you sure, sir? Because you're Kakashi. I don't think you would be scared by a little black cat. And then Kakashi was like, oh, because I believe in bad luck. Izuku not really believing this, and Kakashi's like, damn, this kid's smart. Smarter than these 2 idiots. And Sasuke's just sitting there and being like, as long as you guys don't weigh me down and stop me from achieving my goal, I guess we're fine. And then, they do it. He's like, all right, guys. So whoever gets these 3 bells, these 3 bells, before the afternoon, you pass. But if you don't, then I guess you don't. And then they're like, I can't give up now, all of them. And well, dang. Well, I guess we're gonna have to really step up our game. And then Kakashi's like, alright, when I say go, everybody scatter. And then they're like, it's 3, 2, 1, go. And then everybody scattered, told, except for the one punk, Naruto Uzumaki. He's like, and then as soon as this happens, Izuku jumps from his hiding place and it's like, Naruto, what are you doing? And then he's like, don't worry about me, Izuku. I got this. I'm gonna be the Hokage. Datebayo. I had to do it, guys. And then he's like, and then Kakashi's like, you guys are idiots. And then that's when the battle commences. Izuku and Naruto versus Kakashi Hatake. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be very interesting since I'm not good with fight scenes, but I will try my hardest for you guys. And then he's like, I'm very sorry for that. But, okay, so Izuku is the first one. Well, Naruto actually is. Naruto goes in, running, putting in shadow clone jutsus, and Kakashi's kind of surprised by this. How are they solid clones? Wait, this is a Jonin level jutsu. And then Izuku's throws 4 shurikens at Kakashi. Kakashi just dodges them, he sidesteps them. He's like, I guess they're working together. This can be a little interesting. Deku's send out some distractions. I think it'll distract him I'll distract him with my shurikens while you try to get closer to him. And he's like, oh, well, I guess that is kind of you know, a little smart. Not that smart, but, you know, it's gonna work. And then, so he's like, okay, I guess that'll work. Deku throws some more shurikens, kunais, whatever, while Naruto gets up close and personal. And then when, like, Naruto was kicked away, Izuku decided to come in, try to roundhouse kick Kakashi, while, like, you know, Izuku was airborne. He tries to kick, it didn't work, and he's like, dang it, how did he know? And then, like, Izuku's like, and like, no, Kakashi throws Izuku away, and then, like, Izuku, like, backflips, recovers, and, you know, but he still stumbles a little bit since he's not perfect at everything. And he stumbles over, he falls on his, like, butt, and he's just like, dang it, and he just, like, gets up, brushes off. And Kakashi's already, like, you know, ahead of, like, in front of Izuku, and he's like, what? How is he that fast? And then, you know, Kakashi, you know, kind of punches him into a tree. And then, like, dang, he's just clapping Izuku's cheeks right now. Like, he has no, like, way to move. Naruto actually almost hits Kakashi. But, you know, Kakashi jumps up because, like, he tries to sweep his, like, and instead of sweeping for Kakashi's legs, he went for Izuku's on accident. And he's like, what? And then, you know, he's like, you guys are trying to work together, yet you have no chemistry. Stupid. And then, like, no matter what they tried, they still was not going to succeed. Until Sasuke just decides to show up, you know, throw some kunais, and then realizes, wait, that ain't working. Because, guess what? Kakashi used the substitution jutsu. And as soon as Sasuke, like, it tries to escape, Kakashi sends out, like, 2 shadow clones because he already knows where Sakura and Sasuke are. And he decided to play around with his food, I guess you could say. Like, get them to actually start moving instead of just sitting there, hopeless. Trying to get them to move, which he did. He got Sasuke to move, and he later than just got Sakura to move by scaring her, just by throwing a kunai right next to her, like, by the bush, and she's like, oh crap, I've been discovered, so she decides to run away, and, you know, gets caught in a genjutsu again. Then Izuku and, like, you know, Naruto are still trying to fight. They're failing horribly since, you know, Kakashi is, you know, just blocking all their attacks, dodging when need be. And they actually started working together a little bit, you know, much more. And yeah, they actually landed a hit. Naruto tried to sweep for a kick. And then, like, you know, Izuku tried to go for, like, a little punch. And if that didn't work, Naruto would send out a shadow clone, and then they actually punched Kakashi in the face. They totally forgot about the bells. While that's happening, Kakashi and Sasuke fight is still going on as normal since there's no real change since nobody's going to Izuku nor Sakura or Naruto's helping him in that fight, so he has to do it all by himself. And Naruto actually is using a lot more clones than he needs to, so he's, like, getting extremely tired and just leaves Izuku basically having to fend for himself since, like, Naruto needs some time to, you know, recover. So he decides to, like, you know, get away, and he's like, what are you doing? I need your help. He's like, I'm sorry, man. He's like, just follow me. And he's like, dang it, I can't. And then, because, like, every time he tried to escape, like, when he was trying to escape with Naruto earlier, like, Kakashi would block it off and say, oh, you're not going anywhere. I guess this fight is between you and me. He's like, crap. What am I gonna do? and let's see what he could do. Well, I mean, remember that trap that, Naruto had? He's seen that. He was like, that trap, it might be my only hope, I guess. And then he ran towards it, and he was like, oh, you think that's really going to help hiding behind a tree? Substitution jutsu, again. And he's like, dang it. How can I beat him? He's so intelligent. Like, how can I beat somebody that's Jonin level? It's near impossible. Yet they wish for me to beat him all by myself. No, that's not what the point of a squad is about. Squad is supposed to help each other and, support each other, through the thick and thin. Well, it might be a long shot, but I gotta call out for my team. Shadow Clone Jutsu. And then, let's say about 2 Izuku clones come out. He decided either they fight or he while he runs, or, they run, go grab some help, and, while he fights, he decided to let the 2 clones go out and get some help, since he needed to fight him so he could, since he knows the shadow clones aren't as good as, his physical body. So he decided to fight him one-on-one, while the 2 clones get, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. He's like, very interesting. I guess I can, cut him some slack, since he's actually trying to do what I've been waiting for forever. And that's what he goes to do. He grabs Naruto and, grabs Naruto, finds Sakura, tries to wake her up, and, wakes her up. And then he finally convinced her, since he said, we're all going to work together. And then he's like, she's like, is Sasuke gonna be there? And then he's like, yes, Sasuke's gonna be here, since, he's a part of our squad. He runs up to Sasuke, gets him out, and then says, we need your help if we're going to at least take him down. And then Sasuke's like, fine, but I better get one of the bells. And he's like, fine, whatever, just we need help if we're ever going to have a shot against a Jonin. And that's what they all did. They all started to, fight Kakashi head on. And he's like, yeah, I'll pass. They're all like, what? You heard me? All passed. And, all this happened. They were like, why did we all just pass? Because Izuku was trying to, you all were all squabbling around trying to do the solo. Izuku gathered you all up like a team and fought me like a team. And that's what I wanted. And with Izuku's help, you figured that out. And you should be thanking him, because without his help, you all would be probably all expelled without him. Wait, what? Yeah, if you didn't work together and showed that you guys can actually work as a team, I would have expelled you. You would have never been in the Ninja Academy ever again. And then Izuku's heart stopped beating for a second, figuratively, not literally, since he would probably die. He's like, ugh, I did this for my team? We passed? And then, he actually let out, yes! The scream he does in, the My Hero Academia. And they all cheer. And then they're like, alright, guys, we're going to be doing some missions tomorrow, so guys, wake up bright and early. And this would be, where they all just, work for D missions. And then Naruto says, I want a real challenge to Hiruzen. Everybody was like, what? Naruto, don't speak so foolishly, except for Izuku. Izuku was trying to be respectful towards Naruto's opinion. But, like, I want a real challenge. Now give me it, old man. And then, like, Hiruzen finally accepts. He's like, fine. Here's this one contract we got. It's a C. It's a C rank mission. So be ready. It's not going to be that hard for you guys since, all it is lowly thugs, and all you need to do is guard a bridge builder. What? A bridge builder? Why do we need watch over a bridge builder? They're like, because he's building, and then, like, I forgot his name, but Taz. Hope I got that right. Tazuno. I'm gonna call him Tazuno, the bridge builder. But he was like, because I'm building a bridge for my people, so that we can finally become rich instead of being a poor village. And he's like, they're like, okay. And they were like, okay, guys, get prepared for this mission, and then we'll be heading out in 30 minutes. And they're like, yes. And they're like, this is like how it works. While this is happening, Izuku grabs his bags, and he's ready. He goes to the, out to the gate for the Leaf Village's gate, and then, they're like, okay, you guys ready? And then, Naruto and Sasuke, Sakura, and Izuku were like, yeah. And then Naruto's like, adventure! And then that's where I'm going to leave it off for right now. If you want this, just, comment or something, just show this video some love. I just want, some love on this video since I kind of put, I guess you could say a little bit of effort. I tried, on this video. And if you don't, it's totally fine. I'm just going to work on it anyways. But I just hope you guys enjoy. You can give it some love, but you don't have to. But if you do, you know what to do. Just, like or something, give it a comment. But, it's going to be all for today. And I hope you'd enjoy. Goodbye.